Welcome back to the part 2 of 57th episode. And in the last episode, we discussed about Punjab Kings, the team with the highest budget going into the auction. And in today's episode, we will be discussing about our inaugural IPL champions, Rajasthan Royals, who have been one of the most mid-table teams ever in the history of IPL ever since winning the first IPL, which no one expected them to win, looking at the squad, but somehow they managed to win that tournament. And after that, I don't think so they even reached a final after that.
No, they are always so close yet so far. Like
Yeah.
fifth pe rehte hain.
So that
Yes.
is what best mid-table team in the IPL, and they did have a decent season last time around. Uh, they were not consistent, I believe, but they did show their talent in a lot of matches, and the team was not that bad, but they had bad luck in Liam Livingstone getting dropped at the second. I don't remember if he was injured or something.
Injured.
Then there was Ben Stokes who was injured. So the two of their star
Archer.
players and Archer obviously. So if they had those three players, I think they had a very solid team, and they could have done wonders. But new day, new start, and before the auctions, they have retained their captain Sanju Samson for massive 14 crores. I still doubt why they pay so much for one century in a season, one century, six ducks, then 80, and then six ducks, and then 30. So paying 14 crore for a player like Samsung, but the thing is, he's a wicket keeper, he's a captain, so they paid extra. I would have personally not retained Samsung and looked to buy someone like Warner or a Kishan or someone in the auction, but I think they pretty much backed Samsung and they've retained him for massive 14 crores. Um, Josh Buttler, no brainer, one of the best, finest T20 players out there in the world. I don't think so. There's anyone better than him currently in the world cricket of T20. Um, so he's definitely worth every money spent. 10 crore is a steal for him. And then the youngster Yashasvi Jaiswal, who was brilliant in the since the Under 19 World Cup, struggled in his first IPL season, I believe, but then in the last season he was pretty good. I think he was the second highest scorer of Rajasthan Royals after Samsung or Buttler. I don't remember the exact stats, but he did play really well in the opening part. So with Jaiswal and Buttler, so first thoughts, we'll start with Ishwar. What do you think? Should they have retained anyone else, or are you happy with the three retentions?
No, I'm very happy with the three rotations because their core is sorted now. The top three is, as you can see, it's right there. And I think Yashasvi Jaiswal has still not hit his, like, what do you say, his right form in IPL yet. And once he does that, he will also be another Ruturaj Gaikwad story as we are seeing right now. And Sanju Samson, like, yeah, even I'm not a big fan of him, but towards the last stages of the last IPL, what I saw was he was trying to construct an innings and he was being productive and he had some sort of consistency where he scored a couple of 30s, then a couple of 40s consistently for the first time, which I've seen. So I think that might have prompted the management to kill it. चलो अब तो आ गया ठीक है एक और मौका भी दे देंगे. So yeah, and Josh Butler, it's a no-brainer as you said. So no need to even like discuss about it. He's a game changer on his own. But yeah, coming to them, I think they will really target some overseas pacer, like for like replacement for Archer, maybe
Yeah,
Rabada.
the will talk about the retention strategy later
Yeah.
as well. But Siddharth, happy with their retentions, the amount they paid.
I think, given the situation with Archer, I think they probably did
Stokes भी
retain
नहीं है.
very
हाँ.
Stokes bhi nahi hai. So I think, yeah, I don't think they had many other options in that case. Morris retired, Archer's
But
injured,
but
too much of a
they could
risk.
have
Stokes
they
is
could
not
have
there.
targeted someone like a Chetan Sakaria for, like, they would have got him for
Maybe they could. I
4 or
think
5 crore.
or maybe even Karthik Tyagi could have been really nice. He's a बहुत promising youngster है. So I think maybe, but
ये
could
लोग को
also
you
be
can
that
buy
those guys
back.
rejected them.
These people you can buy easily in the auction,
Because
right?
क्या पता they
इसलिए.
didn't want to play for 4 crore because I'm sure
हाँ.
both Sakaria and Tyagi will get more than 4 crore. Maybe another guy they could have retained is Livingston, but I think उन्होंने शायद सोचा either Livingston thought उसको 6 crore से ज्यादा मिल सकता है, which there is a great chance given he's now a batsman who can bat anywhere in the top order. He can bowl off and leg spin. But yeah, I think Rajasthan is like Buttler at 11 crore is probably the bargain of the retentions other than Gaikwad. For me, Buttler is the best T20 batsman in the world, barring none. He can also keep wickets. Samson fails as captain, वो captain भी कर सकता है, next England captain होगा. I think that's a great bargain. Samson, maybe they overspent a little, but again, it's I think वो मयंक जैसा ही है कि I mean 1-2 crore ज़्यादा दे दो to know that you have the guy कि 1-2 crore के लिए auction में करो. And Jaiswal at 4 crore is a great bargain. He showed really good form back end of the inning. So now उनका basically top 3 set हो गया, and they know कि T20 में टॉप 3 ने बल्क ऑफ द बैटिंग उन्होंने ही करनी है, तो दे नो कि दे हैव देयर बल्क ऑफ देयर रन सेट. अब बाकी लाइक टॉप 3 सेटल्ड है, so now they can focus on other things.
But overall, Rajasthan management has been good, like with the buys and what team combination they make generally. But although they were unlucky with the injuries and all those, but I think they found Karthik Tyagi obviously from the under-19. They found Chetan Shakaria as well, and I'm forgetting the name of the spinner as well. That's Shreyas Gopal obviously, but they had one more spinner, correct?
Mayank Markande.
And Rahul Tewatia.
No, Tewatia is, man, don't.
Mayank Markande was the other leg spinner.
That is from Mumbai.
तो खेला ही नहीं था.
He didn't play, but I think they missed the trick by not retaining one of
I think
Tyagi and Shakaria. Maybe we don't know.
See what I think is,
what I'm
and
trying.
They also didn't retain their star players in Shivam Dubey and Jaydev Unadkat. I'm pretty sure they will buy back Unadkat because उनका ठेका ले रखा है Unadkat के अगले 7 पुश्तों के पैसे वही देंगे. So
but I think they have 62 crores left right now. If they had retained a Sakaria or Tyagi, they'll cut another 4 or 5 crores for the 4th retention, or is it more?
It's more, I think.
If
Unadkat is Sakaria capped है ना, तो उनका I think उनका
Sakaria capped है.
Oh, but if they had retained Tyagi or Sakaria, maybe take at 6
Tyagi
crores.
का 4 होता, Sakaria would have been I think
6.
The same as third retention, which would be Sakaria would have been 8. तो वो
here नहीं
ज़्यादा हो जाता.
देख इधर अपन एक इम्पोर्टेंट चीज मिस कर रहे कि ना त्यागी ना सकारिया, ये दोनों को 6 करोड़ में खरीद सकते हैं राजस्थान फिर से वापस, बिकॉज ये मेगा ऑप्शन है, छोटा ऑप्शन नहीं है, बिकॉज यू हैव मेनी ऑप्शंस. ये लोग दे स्टिल अनकैप्ड एंड रॉ. टीम्स वुड ऑब्वियसली प्रेफर द वंस हु हैव like not to like make fun of anything, like if you have a Umesh Yadav, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Karthik Tyagi, and yes, teams will still go for Bhuvi and Umesh over these guys.
No, so I would definitely not go for Bhuvi. He's a finished player. But as it said, like they have their top three covered, like Jaiswal, Buttler opening, unless they have another brain fade moment where you put your best opener player to bat at number 3 or number 4, which they have done in the past.
Now they need a backup for Buttler though. But maybe someone like a Hales.
Because Buttler other time cha sakta hai test
Hales.
format khelta.
Someone like a Hales would be really good for them.
But
maybe test se drop kar denge.
But it was super idiotic from Rajasthan to waste to not have him open, because no in a no way sense that you make Buttler not open.
But
I think
match. Before the break happened, they did start opening with him, and I think like last match नहीं स्टोक्स फिर इंजर्ड हो गया था पहले मैच के बाद, उसके बाद बटलर करना शुरू कर दिया था.
100 मारा था ना
लास्ट मैच ही मेड अ 124 अगेंस्ट सनराइजर्स. तो आई थिंक
कोटला में
आफ्टर दैट एंड आफ्टर द वर्ल्ड T20 आई थिंक दे विल नेवर एवर मेक दैट स्टुपिडिटी अगेन.
मुंबई इंडियंस आल्सो लर्न द
बटलर जयसवाल ओपन, सैमसन एट 3, इन तीनों को लॉक करके सेफ में डाल दो. लाइक डू नॉट.
सो दीस थ्री आर सॉर्टेड now there are 62 crore left, which is also a good amount of money left. I think the third highest purse in the auction after Hyderabad, Punjab. Yeah, after Hyderabad and Punjab, they have the third highest purse in the auction of 62 crore. So I think Rajasthan are in a very, very decent position. So looking at that, I think they will surely target one of Rabada or a premium pacer in the market.
Yeah, I think they will definitely go for Rabada. They'll definitely try to get him on board. And then coming to their other slots, they would go for someone like a Rahul Tripathi or a Nitish Rana. You know, these could be really good buys to bat in the middle order. Like instead of a Shivam Dube who they had last time, these are more reliable options. Like where you have. And other than that, they would go for a spinner. I think they don't have every spinner. They had Shreyas Gopal and Rahul Tewatia, but they are not who you call spinners. And now Ravi Bishna is also not there. So someone like a Tabriz Shamsi would be really good for them, or a Kuldeep Yadav maybe again. We could see him back. So something along these lines would be Rajasthan seeking, because their main focus would be on getting a spinner, an all-rounder, and a pacer. Because the batting is sorted and the batting could be filled with likes of Rahul Tripathi and all those guys, and it would still look amazing. So that's what I feel Rajasthan strategy should be, and that all-rounder can be Mitchell Marsh or someone. So yeah, that would also add a very good balance.
But Mitchell Marsh, I think, is best if he's used in the top three, and I think top three in settle. And maybe they might go for somebody like Jason Holder instead, जो middle order
हाँ, वो भी
में
है.
खेल ले, or maybe Sangakkara is their coach. He could go for his Sri Lankan
Hasaranga,
friend
Wanindu
Hasaranga,
Hasaranga है. वो तो
who
बहुत
is
अच्छा option.
who I think out of like all the places, I think two places that would suit him most, Chennai and Rajasthan, because Savai Man Singh is also big boundaries. जब भी उधर खेले में 20 साल नहीं अगले साल खेलेंगे. Savai Man Singh big boundaries, slow track. तो I think Hasaranga
And
या
चेन्नई
Holder.
में I don't think उसको जगह मिलेगा यार, अगर आएगा तो.
I mean, यार ऐसे प्लेयर के लिए तो जगह बना देते हैं, but हाँ, like Rajasthan obviously have the budget कि उनको पेल के बाहर कर दे.
But I think
would be a
Rajasthan
good
is
landing spot, and he could get to work with giant of Sri Lankan cricket.
Exactly.
Hasaranga.
Hasaranga, very good buy for Rajasthan. Hasaranga would be very good.
And I think
leg spin भी करता है.
What advantage Rajasthan have in the auction is which they have their wicket keeper sorted.
Captain
They have opener top three sorted.
Top three पे majority पैसे खर्चने होते हैं, तो उनको पता है that that's not an issue anymore.
Captain top 3 पे सब लोग का खर्च होगा भाई, top 3 पे सारे टीम्स.
They have all their money to spend in that all-rounder spot and bowler spot.
I think वही they will also try and adopt the same strategy. उनका जो plan था last year, the overseas pacers becoming more and more popular world round. Started from Mumbai though. I think वही करेंगे. Archer and Morris, what their plan was, उनकी जगह 2 pacers, एक middle order में all rounder and Buttler at the top. So I think backup वो सिर्फ overseas batsmen ही लेंगे, and then they'll try to go for somebody. Hales, Roy, कोई भी 2 crore का मिल जाता है आजकल foreigner. तो England के even uncapped इतने हैं जो पेल रहे हैं.
James Wins भी है और एक.
James Wins is also good. So I think even somebody like Sam Billings who can also keep best as an opener.
भाई वही बोल रहा हूँ, batsman बहुत है.
I think primarily all rounders and fast bowlers they will target from here. So 3 overseas player.
So I think Rajasthan are pretty much sorted, and they can really build a strong team from here because of the budget left and the places that they have to fill. I think they have a very good chance. So coming to the last part, let's try to guess who their marquee signing will be. We'll start with Ishwar this time around.
Their marquee signing, I would guess, would be Rabada.
Makes sense. So that
I think they will most likely they will try for Hasaranga, but I think they could also spend a lot of money on a fast bowler. I think because they do need fast bowlers. I think Deepak Chahar might be another option they might look at if Chennai spend a lot on Shardul. Deepak could be open, and he's from Rajasthan, so it could be sort of like a homecoming. So I think Hasaranga and Deepak Chahar would be guys they're looking at, and maybe Holder, but I think Hasaranga will be their most expensive player.
I think that they are definitely going to sign Hasaranga because of the Kumar Sangakkara link, and they have that money as well, and that Hasaranga gives you batting option as well, and he gives you a bowling option.
Outstanding Rashid Khan type spinner.
So Hasaranga will be a very good fit, and they have the money as well, and I think they can spend their major chunk of money on 2 premium bowlers like a Hasaranga and a Rabada, which will make their team really, really strong. Because if you look at that 5, you have Buttler, Hasaranga, and Rabada, 3 overseas, and they still have 1 overseas spot left, which might be any premium all-rounder if they want to buy. or maybe a second pacer, all rounder pacer, or a
Mm.
overseas pacer as well, which might
But
be cheap.
then see, honestly, I don't think Hasaranga would go for more than 6, in my
I
opinion. More
think he
than
would go
6
for a lot. World
crores.
T20 or top. I think teams will think of him as a chance to get somebody who could be like
See,
Rashid
there is
Khan.
someone like an Adil Rashid as well in the
And
auction.
but
But
and
Adil Rashid can't
Hasaranga
bat.
and Adil
See,
Rashid in the
Hasaranga
IPL
ka
can't
batting
bowl
is not
also.
proven.
पंजाब के लिए उसको पकड़ के पेला था.
But
Like
Hasaranga is
I
a
think
much better batsman,
IPL
man.
में only like top quality foreign mystery spinners ही चलते हैं. Like even somebody like Zampa, World T20 man of the match, man of the
हाँ,
series
Zampa
candidate,
भी
वो भी
बहुत
नहीं
अच्छा
चला
है.
था.
वो भी
Like
नहीं
there are
चलेगा Zampa तो. मतलब
very few spinners that work. I think like only Rashid, maybe Tahir in the recent years, and I think Hasaranga is definitely unka candidate. And Hasaranga is like a much more accomplished batsman than somebody like Rashid. Rashid can
correct,
bat,
correct.
but Hasaranga is like a proper number 6 batsman. Even Rashid is probably 8 at
Yep.
best, maybe 7.
Yep. Let's see what's going to happen. Probably.
Rajasthan be like first few years they were also like Punjab ki paise bachayenge, but last few years they have gone
Gone
away
big.
from that
They
and
have
they
gone
do
big.
and वो मार्की साइनिंग लेते हैं अपने तो
Unadkat
they
लिए
never
थे, but that is a different issue. But
नहीं
हाँ,
बट स्टोक्स भी लिए थे स्मिथ को 2 साल 12 करोड़ दिए थे
हाँ.
but
तो they
but
are
after
they
no,
have
but after that they have changed their whole team management, their
and I think
scouts,
वही they will
their
try to get
directors.
Sakaria वगैरह
And
जो उनके
they've,
थे
yeah, and they've also
good
targeted on
talents.
their Indian core and like Indian youngsters, Shashank Singh,
Hmm.
Tewatia, Lomror, Shivam Dubey, ये सबको भी थोड़ा मौका
शिवम
देके.
दुबे, तेवतिया,
They've
ये
tried.
दोनों तो नॉन क्रिकेटर भाई, they should
Like
retire from.
तेवाटिया ने एक सीजन तो यार अच्छा किया था
भाई
हाँ but
तेवाटिया मतलब ठीक है, इज यूटिलिटी
हाँ
प्लेयर है,
लाइक
मतलब क्या
3-4 करोड़
एक्सपेक्ट
में
है.
ही इज अ गुड बाय
हाँ,
कुछ कुछ
हाँ,
कुछ भी कर लेता है लाइक ठीक है
हाँ,
3-4
वही.
करोड़ में इज अ गुड
भाई
don't.
20 रन्स तो मार देता, 20 इधर उधर
हाँ
करके.
एक विकेट ले लेगा
हाँ, वही.
Yep.
That's pretty tough.
Perfect. So let's see what Rajasthan do this time in the auction. Have they announced the new coaching staff or is it the same?
I think संघ main तो वही है संघाकार and Rajasthan का I think like they also have like stakeholders in the ECB or something so maybe we might see a lot of English I think maybe backups as Ishwar said Hales wins and
Yeah, at the time
even
they had
like
all for English.
other guys like Joe Clark वगैरह who have been doing well like even if they're not capped Phil Salt
There's
all
something
those
with
guys maybe
Rajasthan
like
and signing English players. Like
uh,
at the time they had Livingston, Buttler,
Archer,
Stones,
Stokes, Butler.
Stokes, Archer.
they actually like उनकी ownership में कोई English लोग हैं and they actually have connections with the ECB as well so like actual genuine link है so I think might see a lot of English players again maybe they might
तो
go for
maybe
somebody
डेविड
like Chris
विल्ली,
Oakes
डेविड विल्ली भी बहुत अच्छा ऑप्शन है.
or somebody like Vokes
I really like
hopefully
Vokes.
for Rajasthan's sake they don't go for Chris Jordan because that has never gone well for any team ever
But I
but
forget
like
about Vokes. That is a pretty
Vokes.
good.
Vokes is also I think अच्छा decent all rounder improved his T20 bowling recently
Yep.
and
So
Saqib Mahmood could be another
yeah. So
fast
so
bowler.
let's see if they again buy the so-called English players, or if they come up with a new strategy, or Sangarkara pushes for the new Sri Lankan blood. But whatever happens, it's going to be one hell of a night. 2 nights, probably 2 nights, 2 days auction. So it's going to be amazing fun. So that was pretty much it from us discussing about Rajasthan Royals, the inaugural winners of the IPL, and how far they have fallen after that first triumph. Is Let's see if they can rebuild it from here. New season, new start, new fresh players. Hopefully, they make a good team because I am tired of Mumbai and CSK winning each year. So let's see if some other
Piyush is
team.
tired of Mumbai winning. Wow.
But let's hope they have a good auction.
Last season मुंबई कितना क्या जीती थी
अरे
प्लेऑफ
let's
में क्या किया था
Hearts,
मुंबई
this
ने
hearts, hearts,
this is
hearts or
the
kidneys.
end of this episode, guys. So we'll see you, like City is talking about Mumbai Indians. So in next episode we are going to discuss about the greatest IPL team of all time, Mumbai Indians.
हमने सुना था
मैं तो चेन्नई
we'll
सुना था.
talk more about
मैं तो
next
चेन्नई
episode
सुना
Five
था.
titles, deserves every bit of appreciation. See you guys in the next episode. If you have not watched the previous episodes All the episodes are available on our Instagram and our YouTube channel. Do watch it, do like, share, subscribe, comment. See you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.